Christmas, everybody. We are here at day 12 of 12 Days of Christmas. And I'm reviewing something that I have been wanting for a while. Not this particular release. This is a great release, by the way. But I've just wanted one of these TLV trucks, and the bus is next on my list. Those things are expensive. But I've wanted one of these trucks for a long time. Ever since I found out about TLV and the trucks, I'm like, these are gorgeous. I need one. But they are pretty pricey. That's when Black Friday came around, and Japan Booster did their damaged box sale. Well, this is one of those. Pretty much half off, and when you buy more than one vehicle, you get free shipping. So this was another one that I got with it. We'll take a look at that one. Not in this video. I don't know if I will do a video on that one, but yeah, it's already out of the box. This thing is freaking amazing. I am so happy to be holding this. And yeah, these are awesome. So I've already put the mirrors on there. Yes, the mirrors do come separately. You have to actually build this one because there's two mirrors on there. And then I painted I had to paint the backs of the mirrors, or the fronts, I guess these are the fronts, silver, just to make it a little more realistic. And they actually have holes that they pop into. I glued them. You probably don't have to. They actually do stay in there pretty nicely. But I glued them just to be safe. That's sorry. Let's start with the details on this thing because it is awesome. Awesome. You got Isuzu right on the front here. Flat black trim. Elf right there. So the base of the mirror is actually painted white to match the body. And that's the part you actually have to glue on. That goes in the hole. And then this one has a chip in it. It's okay though. You do get black trim on the front grille there. Black trim on the bumper, or grille detailing on the bumper. Headlights are lensed, and you get all the perforations and all that right where they should be, with your silver background on there and all that. You got your refrigerator unit right here, which is a plastic. I mean, it's plastic, but I think it might be an additional plastic piece on the box because not all these boxes have that from TLV. You get red rims, which I wish they were just a little more detailed because they kind of look plain, but that's okay. So this is the Yamazaki bread company, which is actually one of the oldest in the world, and they produce the most bread yearly than any other brand. Nice little trivia there. You got your little flower logo on the side there, your door handle, your chrome lock on the door handle, your nice black trim around the windows. Pretty basic interior, and actually, I love that plastic. Oh geez, feels like I'm breaking it. I love the, that color in there because that is pretty much what those dashboards look like. That's the exact color and texture of these trucks. You do get this is a separate piece, this rail. At least it comes on the model. You don't have to glue it. There's this little box here with maybe it's a battery in there. And this thing is kind of very thin. Don't break it. You got your exhaust is actually a separate piece. It goes across here. You got your drivetrain, which is a separate piece. It has to be a separate piece. Yes, it's plastic. The base is metal. The actual base there where it says Tomica is metal. This is all plastic pieces added on to the base. You do get actual dually tires. There's the amazing livery, like this is, and then the box itself, so that white part is pretty glossy, but all the decals on here have like a texture to them, and it kind of makes it feel gritty like a truck should. Tail lamps got like a chrome backing to them, like they look like, like when I paint my taillights, sometimes I put silver Sharpie down and then do red on top of it so it tints that silver. That's kind of like the look they're giving here. Looks like a chrome red. There's your license plate. There's your impact bar for the rear end, so if a car rear ends him, they don't go under the truck, and because this is going right through the window. Marker lights on the back there. I know that went dark. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. It's hard. It's hard for me to remember that, though, because I'm not filming this on Christmas. I'm filming this about a week before. Graphics are the same on the other side. And the back of it here has an actual spare tire, which is rubber. And then the exhaust pipe just, hangs there. Like, that is a separate piece. You can move it around. Don't press on it too hard because it will probably snap. Yeah, I mean, let's just get a full view of the base because there's a lot going on there. A lot of intricate plastic pieces along the base here because this strip is metal. And yeah, these are metal too. These boxes on the side here are metal. Like, all this black mostly is metal. This is plastic that the axle sits in. That's plastic too. So each, raised piece, of course, is plastic. A separate piece. Nothing on the top, just plain white. And yeah, it's not glossy up here, which is true because it will get dirty up here. You won't be able to clean it, so that's pretty gritty. You can even hear it compared to the side. I freaking love this thing. It actually fits in the parking spots here rather well. It is true 164, of course. So now let's do kind of what Lamley did years ago. Years ago, he did this. And that was my first exposure to TLV. So why not? Why not? We are going to start with the truck. Of course, this is a larger vehicle, right? Then we can get, the Hiace. Pretty big vehicle, but, compared to the truck, it's not really compared to the truck. We get the Toyota Land Cruiser, which, believe it or not, is about the same size as the Hiace, but, of course, the Hiace is just a bit taller. And the Pajero. We can get the Pajero in there. Just a bit smaller than the Land Cruiser. By a bit, just a bit shorter. Now let's get a larger sedan. Like the Nissan Gloria. It's actually longer than the Pajero. But of course shorter, it's a sedan. And then a smaller sedan, say like the Nissan Skyline. Getting smaller here. And you can see where I'm going with this. Now we get a small coupe, like the Mazda RX-7. And then we can go, well, yeah, pretty much even smaller with the AE86. No, well, I guess the RX-7 is smaller. So if we do, maybe just because the 86 is taller than the RX-7. I remember he did something like that. Just to show the scaling of these. And how on par they are. And if I were to park them all up like this, as so, in my parking lot, this would be an accurate visual in real life if all of these cars were to somehow come together and park together. That would be a sight to see because they're all pretty rare and out of production except for the truck. So, yeah, that's great. That is great. Love TLV. Love it. But we're not done with the truck. One more thing to do. Let's move all these guys out of the way. Thanks for the demonstration of scaling and proportions. That wasn't as cool as Lamley's. But they have done basic versions of this truck before. And I'm going to go get those right now because I was not prepared. Isuzu. And I actually did this one in, I think, the late 90s. And then this one recently in like the early 2010s. Maybe like around 2015. Probably for the Yamazaki delivery services. And the boxes actually on them are identical. Identical stickers. And, well, the boxes, I think, are just identical, period. I love how the newer one is a faded yellow. The older one looks a lot nicer. So, yeah, we'll compare. I mean, this one's another Isuzu, so we'll take a look. Of course, they are different models of Isuzu, or different Isuzu Elf models. This is the older... What, is there... No, there's no year on the box. You know, you guys know how to find the year on a TLV packaging? Usually it's down here. This one just says scale 1/64. But if I take the Land Cruiser, 1988, the Hiace, 1992. So that's how you find the year. I think they're probably in Heisei. That's why it's all in kanji. But yes, there's your scale proportions. Just to show you what a regular Tomica looks next to the TLV truck. Yeah, pretty small. The truck's not terribly big either. Like it fits on the desk. But it's definitely more accurate. And I absolutely love it. One of my favorite pieces in my collection by far. Yeah, that looks funny. Well, that is it, everybody. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the 12 Days of Christmas this year, and we'll surely be doing it again next year. Have a happy Christmas, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye for now.